Hey songwriters, welcome back to At-Home Songwriting. I'm Chad Shank and I'm so happy that you're choosing to join me today. If you're new to the channel, I've been writing songs for a long time. I started this channel about 3 years ago. I'm a songwriting teacher. I have my own coaching and teaching business, At-Home Songwriting. I also teach for Berklee College in music. And more than anything, I'm a forever student of songwriting, so welcome. Today's video is all about using rhyming dictionaries. So I wanted to really hang out with you for a while today and give you some of my tips and how I think about rhyming dictionaries. And the real reason is a lot of y'all are using some really cliche, boring ass rhymes. Let's be honest. You're rhyming you with to, you're rhyming heart with start, you're rhyming me with free, you're using all perfect rhymes, and your songs sound like nursery rhymes. We don't want that, right? Unless you're writing children's songs, then maybe you do. But I'm assuming that a lot of you are not writing that way. So what am I going to do today? So I wanted to show you how to use not only the acoustic version, this is called a book for those youngins. I wanted to teach you how to use an acoustic rhyming dictionary and then also how to use online rhyming dictionaries. So, and the reason for this is I want you to stop writing boring rhymes. You're better than that. I'm telling you. So, why are we talking about this? Well, I've heard a lot of people recently saying, like, I don't want to use rhyming dictionaries because I want to be creative, and I don't think that that's being creative. Well, okay. That's like saying a chef is not going to make a steak because he didn't raise the cow, right? Like, let's be real. You don't have to invent these things in order for it to be a tool. The act of being creative is not generating things 100% from scratch. The act of being creative is in the story that you're telling. It's in how you're communicating emotion. And how you get that material doesn't really matter as long as the song is effective. I guess it matters if you're plagiarizing. We don't want you plagiarizing, but you get the point. So I want you to get that out of your mind because a lot of you are writing songs and you're writing a line and then you're going, what rhymes with heart? Oh, musical gods, what rhymes with heart? And now all of a sudden you go through the dictionary. You're like Bart, cart, dart, fart, gart. Nah, that doesn't work. We're back to heart. What about mart? Part. Ooh, part. That might be a good one. What about start? Ooh, I know. Not the best way to look for rhyme. So let's talk about how to use these dictionaries effectively and correctly. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the books themselves because the concept applies whether you're doing it in a book, the acoustic way that I like to say, or if you're doing it online. So a lot of you have used dictionaries in the past, so you think, well, I just look up the word, right? So if I have the word run, I'm just going to look up the word run. Well, you're going to be surprised when you crack open a book like this because it is not listed by word. It is listed by phonetics. So what you're actually wanting to look up is the sound. So the in run, right? So you're actually looking up the vowel. So I want you to remember rhyme happens in the vowel. Say it with me. Rhyme happens in the vowel. So when you're using this dictionary, you then look up the sound. If you're going to rhyme cat, you would look up the sound. And like, for instance, I just flip this open and it's showing me words that rhyme with Ella. So E-L-L-A. So that's a sonic, right? So that's the E, the and then the So Ella with the L. So perfect rhymes would be Lamella, Luella, Cinderella, Citronella, Isabella, Salmonella. I know you're going to write a song about that, but that's what I want you to know about this. So the other thing that I want you to consider as you are writing songs is there are 5 different types of rhyme. And if you'd like to learn more about using rhyme as a tool and not just because you have to, I have a free course on my website at athomesongwritingcourses.com. It's absolutely free. You just register with your email and then it's a workshop on rhyme. But what I want to talk to you about is using different types of rhyme. So I am going to jump in here and we're going to go to one of the sites that everybody, or lots of people, I guess I shouldn't assume that you've used it, but a lot of people use a site called Rhyme Zone, which it is a very cool site. And it kind of is turnkey, so you can really just pull up whatever you're searching for, right? So let's say you're searching for the word cat. I'm pretty sure all of you are writing songs about cats, so this is going to be very helpful for you. So if you just type in your word and you search, right? So that's how most people are going to work on this. So now all of a sudden, it brings you your perfect rhymes. It's bringing you what's called the perfect rhyme because it matches exactly. So what makes a perfect rhyme? Well, a perfect rhyme starts differently. So the letter in before the vowel or the consonant sound before the vowel is different. So like cat and bat. So you have a different consonant sound that's starting it, right? So you have the C and the B. Then you have the same vowel sound. So the vowel sound is as I'm watching some deodorant commercial on here. Sorry, y'all. So the vowel sound is the same. So it's cat and bat, and then the consonant after the vowel is the same. So that means it's a perfect rhyme. So to repeat that, words start differently. They have the same vowel sound. They don't have to have the same letter, but the same sound and the same consonant sound after the vowel. So this is where you get bat, hat, mat, rat, scat, splat, stat, tat, that, brat. Perfect rhymes. So there, as you see, there's not a lot of options for 1-syllable words. There's a few more for 2-syllable words. But what you want to be careful of is making sure that you're not stressing unstressed syllables when you use multi-syllable words. Because if you do that, it can make your song sound wonky and you can suck the meaning out of your words. There's a few workshops I have on syllable matching that you'll want to watch on the site if you haven't already. So that's perfect rhyme, right? So the next type of rhyme that you have is family rhyme. So family means that your sounds are coming from the same phonetic family. So there's 3 phonetic families. The 3 phonetic families that you have, and you can Google a rhyme family chart or a family rhyme chart. Your families are plosives, fricatives, and nasals. So what are these? So plosives are the consonant sounds that happen at the the beginning of our mouth. So T is a plosive because it's t, t, t. And then others would be like B, P, the K sound or the C sound. K, that's at the front of our mouth. So family rhyme means that the sound comes from the same family. So if we're sticking in plosives, that family, then what we can do is we can think of words that end in a similar plosive sound. So instead of being at, we're doing at, what if we did ab? So ab is actually in the same family. So now all of a sudden, we have words that are related sonically to the word cat. So now all of a sudden we have lab, cab, crab, jab, stab, tab. All of those words rhyme with cat. So cat, crab, cat, crab. Some of you will be like, nah, that doesn't rhyme. Yes, it does. The consonants are related. And when you sing words, you're singing the vowel. So you're actually rhyming the vowel sound. So that's one family rhyme. What about if we have the next, let's say we do like app, right? So cat and words that rhyme with app. Actually, it's doing this as AP. Let's do app. There we go. So now we come up with more words that rhyme with cat, right? So we have lap, map, nap, sap, pap, scrap, slap, snap, cat, snap, cat, snap. You hear the relationship. Now, what about if we have like a C sound, like the K sound, like crack? So now all of a sudden we have cat, back, black, flack, clack, rack, shack. So that's family rhyme. But now what if we have the same vowel sound, but the consonants are from a different family? So let's go to the nasals. So the nasals are the N's, the M's, and the NG's. So cat would rhyme with rang. So we're taking the a and then we're putting a nasal, the NG sound there. So now all of a sudden we have cat and bang, cat bang, cat yang, cat slang. And some of you are going to be like, yeah, that feels kind of far away. It does. You know why? Because it's an assonance rhyme. The vowel is the same, but the consonants are from a different family. So it's a less stable rhyme. So it's more of a loose rhyme, some people call it. So let's try another consonant, or not a consonant, assonance rhyme from the other family. So cat and ran. Now we have cat and tan, cat van, cat ban. All of those words are rhymes. We also have a type of rhyme called additive or subtractive. So if we have cat, if we add a sound to it, we can create more rhymes as well. So what if we do add a CH sound? So what if we get the word batch? So it's kind of like cat, but it's adding the CH sound. So bat. So now we have cat and scratch, cat patch, cat snatch, cat catch. That's an identity because it starts the same. Cat attach, detach, cat detach. So now all of a sudden you have all of these options that you can use to rhyme within your word. So, and I just noticed I wasn't showing you my screen here. I apologize for that. But recording this live for you. But definitely, hopefully the idea is the same, right? So you're thinking of perfect rhyme matches exactly. You have all these other types of rhymes that you can open up to. Looking at some of the other sites, so like Rhyme Brain, if we type in cat, it's going to give us a bunch of perfect rhymes on top. But it's also going to find words that, like caveat, caveat, that's actually a it's kind of an assonance rhyme, but it's also a consonant rhyme where the T on the end matches the T here, but it's a different vowel sound. But you still have the ca sound. So you have caveat, cat, caveat. So there's a relationship sonically, but it's very loose. You also have other words that almost rhyme with cat. So it has the D sound. This is a family rhyme. So add cat, bad cat, lad cats. Here's more family. Hatch, additive. You have more family rhyme. And then you have all these other options. But you can still use the family rhyme or the assonance rhyme. So let's say we have the word cat and we want to use an assonance rhyme. So we have cat, and then what if we rhyme spaz? So that's an assonance rhyme. So now all of a sudden we I don't know if that's a good word because there's nothing that rhymes with spaz. Not a good one. Let's do hash. That would be a excuse me, an assonance rhyme with cat. So now you have ash, lash, stash. All of these are assonance rhymes to the word cat. You can also have all of these other words that rhyme with cat. So what I want you to remember is that you don't have to stick with perfect rhyme, right? You don't have to stick with only the words that it's giving you. Another cool site that I use sometimes is called Rhyme Wave. So the first one we looked at was Rhyme Zone. We just looked at Rhyme Brain. Now Rhyme Wave gives you a lot of different options. And it has one syllable words. It has different types of rhyme. It has two syllable words. So like cat would rhyme with lab rat, Snapchat, anthrax, rat pack, a lot of cool rhymes. Cat also would rhyme with three syllable words like taxi cab, cat. That's a mosaic rhyme when there's multiple words. Cadillac, cat, Cadillac, cat. That's a family rhyme. And then it also has four syllable words too, and phrases that you can use. So Rhyme Wave is a super cool idea generator. So for those of you who think I'm just going to play the alphabet game and I'm going to just pull rhymes that come out of my butt, you're missing out on so many cool ideas. And the idea here is don't just pick words because they rhyme. Pick words because they fit your story and your emotion, and they also happen to rhyme. Another rhyming dictionary that I've used is called WordHippo. This has some fun rhymes that it comes up with too. So it comes up with nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs. This has like 7 pages of words that rhyme with cat. It looks like it includes some of the family rhymes. It includes some of the assonance rhymes. So another option is this WordHippo, and it also does synonyms, antonyms, a lot of other types of things. So another cool site to check out. But to sort of pull everything together is I want you to think about rhyme as a tool and not just something that you sort of have to do. And if you don't necessarily understand why we rhyme or why rhyme matters or how rhyme can be a tool, I have a free course at athomesongwritingcourses.com. It's completely free. It's called Using Rhyme as a Tool, Not a Necessity. It will give you so much information for absolutely free on how you can use rhyme. And I think it will help you when you dive in to use these tools. But I want you to not be afraid of rhyming dictionaries. I want you to think about, what is my emotion? What am I trying to communicate? And then how do I find words that support that and mean something, not just because they rhyme, but because they have an impact and they're interesting. I want you to stop rhyming heart with start. It's been done so many times, it means nothing. It's predictable. It's gross, to be honest. So I know you're better than that. But I also wanted to remind you about something that I have going on my site as well. So I have a new membership program called At-Home Songwriting Pro Writer Group. So what this is it's for people who want to write like professionals at home. So even if you don't want to be a professional songwriter, you can still write songs like they do. So this group is all about getting together on a weekly basis. We're going to have weekly educational meetings. We're going to have feedback sessions. We're going to have listening sessions. We're going to support each other. It's about accountability. It's about connection, and it's about education. And I think most of all, for me, I want it to be about helping you write the best songs that you can in a supportive community. We're going to talk about songwriting. We're also going to talk about music production and recording. So if you are struggling with how do I record my stuff, how do I take my great songs because you don't want to record always the crappy songs. You want to make sure your song is solid. And then how do you record your best songs? And then how do you release them? We're going to get to that in the group as well. So go to athomesongwritingcourses.com. And that's enough of me blabbing. I will see you in the next video. So check these out and keep writing like a pro at home. We'll see you soon.